Newspapers.
Yeah, let's take a look. Business Day. And this is their front page this morning. First up there, GNU gets blame as joblessness spirals. Now, beyond depressing, with unemployment rate among youth heading towards 50%, and young South Africans were again the worst affected as unemployment scaled higher in the second quarter of 2026, with community and social service, mining, agriculture and manufacturing sectors shedding the most jobs. And just 3 months ahead of the municipal elections, opposition parties are quick to pounce on the data from Stats SA yesterday as a clear sign of the government's failure to spur the economy towards growth levels needed to get millions of citizens working. And then that picture is of a police officer and security personnel at the gate of a disused mine near Rustenburg in the Northwest Province yesterday. The police said that 14 illegal miners were killed and scores others injured at the mine when a dump collapsed, and search and rescue operations are still underway. Also, South Africa to close loophole to strangle illegal mining, the story to go with that. And then, of course, shrinking manufacturing output to weigh on GDP, cheap title imports hit Italtile, among others, and trust low overhaul target oversight, money laundering, as well as a hefty price for flight from South Africa. Speaking to the repatriation, restructuring Numvao's Eskom court battle, and Madlanga offers hope beyond institutional decay.
All right, let's now take a look at the Daily Dispatch, and they're leading with Eastern Cape records steepest rise in unemployment. Remember, we are going to focus on this in the next hour here, on the third hour of the program, and we'll talk unemployment. But Eastern Cape saying the jobless rate surged from 44.6% to 47.5% in the latest quarterly survey. It's again taking the highest official unemployment rate in the country, and with the number of unemployed people rising by 147,000 people. Oh, frightening. Anyway, they go into depth on the unemployment numbers. The photograph there on the front page, what a picture, just to tell you what the weather was like there out in that match with the Sharks. Emmanuel Chituka battles for possession against New Zealand's Luke Jacobson and Caleb Clark during their clash at Kings Park Stadium in Durban last night. And yeah, wasn't a great ending for them. It really wasn't. Life-saving legend Mandy Ocean Dean nets International Award for bravery. That's a lovely story, a nice happy story. 64-year-old Mandy plunged into the ocean, heaving waters of Sardinia Bay to save 2 drowning men. She had no idea the rescue would eventually earn her a place in life-saving history. Beautiful story there, Mandy, and they focus and highlight her on the front page of the paper. And then just a few on the top there. Tunzi to lead call for action against GBVF, and Mzimvubu offers 90% debt relief to ratepayers. Anyway, there you go. Those are just a few of the stories.
Cape August leading this morning with Daniels' mayoral bid now in doubt. Patriotic Alliance leader Mackenzie enters the fray. Now, while Patriotic Alliance Cape Town mayoral candidate and councillor Cheslin Daniels and his wife Devonay celebrated with supporters their release on bail yesterday, Daniels' mayoral bid is now in doubt following comments by the party's leader, Gayton Mackenzie. At the bottom there, Mitchell's Plains, a young ballet dancer seeks funds. 8-year-old ballet dancer Sage Faith Jane has already done the hard part. She practiced, she competed, and she earned her place at the Dance Waves National Championship. But now 15,000 Rand stands between the Mitchell's Plain youngster and the chance to take her place on a national stage in Roodepoort in Johannesburg on September the 19th. UCT Council dismisses complaints. UCT's council says it acted independently and in accordance with due process after the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Musa Mashabela, challenged its handling of complaints concerning his conduct in the Western Cape High Court. Some of the other stories, Adams raises the ire of the Madlanga Commission. A school urgently need better safety measures, and young Stormers tight head Porton eyes a big buck roll.
All right, and then I think it's the Sowetan next. Yeah, Sowetan, we've got 300 million Rand to send migrants home is their story. Home Affairs seeks extra funding after mass repatriation drive blows past annual deportation budget. And officials warn some of the 89,000 undocumented persons could attempt to return through illegal crossings. Malawian nationals are photographed in the front page there, who had been accommodated at a temporary shelter in Durban, were relocated to Limpopo, where they were processed for repatriation. That's the photograph. At the bottom, Tumi Morake reveals inspiration behind Cook Sister. Banyana's World Cup hopes remain alive, and Mkunu bypassed protocol is what they also talk to. So that's the front page of the Sowetan.
Big match that for Banyana against Nigeria tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, yeah.
Tomorrow night,
All
yeah.
right. The Citizen this morning, pay us back, says South Africa. Deporting illegal foreigners is expensive business and not budgeted for. In fact, the recent flurry after anti-illegal immigration protests cost South Africa 292 million rand, money that the Department of Home Affairs has now asked Malawi, Nigeria and Ethiopia to pay back. And then a People's Chamber, the National Assembly under reconstruction in Cape Town following the devastating fire on the 2nd of January 2022. The 4.6 billion rand rebuilding project, now more than 70% complete, is scheduled for final completion in June next year. And the expanded design for the chamber will now seat 1,200 people, including MPs, the judiciary and public galleries. Also, weather wreaks havoc with power. Joburg's ailing electricity network is buckling with almost 3,700 power outage calls across 8 service delivery centers. And we saw that yesterday. Major outages across the city of Johannesburg for most of the day. And on the back page, Chiefs' crucial week. So that's the Citizen.
Not one power outage, but for me,
several.
Two power outages that came back, it went off, it came back, and then it stayed off. Anyway, let's have a look at the rest of the papers.